What's rolling purse spotters? In this box is the brand new Fujifilm X-T4. We're in my flat right now. I just prepared a small little corner in here with some lights, and here we're gonna find out why this X-T4 is probably the very best video camera on the market for now. So here is the box, and we're gonna walk through why this is probably the best video camera on the market, in the consumer market. And first of all, we're gonna unbox this beast, and then I'm gonna show you a couple of setups, how do I rig up that camera, and then I'm gonna talk in the end as a conclusion why this is probably the best video camera, or why do I prefer to work with this, why I decided to buy this camera. So let's unpack it and dive right into it. Huge box, right from the online shop. We have lots of plastic in here. Here we go, this is the box with that beast inside. Beautiful black box. In here we have some manuals we're probably not gonna need. And here we go. This is the raw body of the camera. Audio port and the strap in case you're gonna need it. We basically gonna need the body of the camera. So this is the body of the camera. It is a little bit bigger than the X-T3. First of all, we're gonna remove that neck strap clamps. They are a little bit difficult to remove because they have those black protection clamps on them. Next step, we're gonna apply the basic rig on it. I decided to buy this X-T4 small rig version, which I already used for the X-T3 as well. And I'm super happy with the small rig products. The cool thing on this rig is that there comes on the bottom of it a little screwdriver, especially to drive in that screw to hold on to the camera. And I usually had to fiddle this with a coin or with a key. And now you have those essential with some magnetics down here, always with you. So the basic rig is on. Then of course we're gonna need a lens on it. And for this rig, I'm gonna apply this 80 to 55 millimeter lens because it has optical image stabilization. I'm gonna explain later why. Put this on. And with this setup, you're already ready to shoot. You have that flip screen where you can put it in selfie mode, perfect for vlogging, or just to tilt it overhead or down on the bottom and flip it however you want to. You can also flip it like 180 degrees, flip it in again, and you have the basic setup, which you have also on the other X series cameras. Flip it right back up. Next step, you're gonna apply a handle on top of the camera. The top handle is always perfect to have a good grip. Also this little key here. This is also from Small Rig. I'm gonna put all the links down below if you wanna rebuild that rig as well. What's not that sexy is that we have some silver here and black here, but that was the only one available near me, so I had to combine those two. It's optical, not that beautiful, but it works out, and that's what's important. For video shooting, super important. Just gonna put a filter on here, an ND filter. Here we go. And a proper monitor here on top, so I can see what I'm actually shooting. More comfortable to apply lots. I'm working here with a Field World, and let's put this sun protection on. I'm just gonna apply the small battery here. You can also use a big one, which gives you some more battery time. The HDMI cable. Just turn this around here, and you have the HDMI mini port. Jusa, willst du schnell kommen? Kannst du mir die Shotgun Mic schnell holen mit dem Büscheli dran? Dankeschön. Nicht ins Gesicht. What I also prefer to apply to that rig is a mini tripod on the bottom here, and this thing is super practical. I can just adjust it, I can set it on a table, and it keeps on being to rest the camera. If I don't use it, I can also drag out those telescope feeds to use it for vlogging. That's not that stable, but in case I need to use it for vlogging, and I can also use it as a mini tripod, which is super practical. What's also cool about the mini tripod, I can just tilt it forward and use it as an extra handle. So I have the top handle and the bottom handle, and adjust the focus with this bottom hand while I have full control of that camera. So here we have the rig, we have a monitor, we have a handle, we have a bottom tripod, which is perfect for me. You can also apply a boom mic or another mic setup right on this clamp. That's it. We have the mic here, we have the monitor, we have the top handle, I have the bottom handle of like a tripod. You can also place a handle on the other side. I can even use the flip screen. Well, that don't works that good with audio, but it still works. You can flip it all around, and that's cool. In case you have no monitor, you can still use it like this. If you have a top handle, you can also place it on a side handle if you prefer it this way. But that's basically my preferred video setup. Why is the X-T4 probably the best video camera on the market, in the consumer market? Is first thing, you have a little switch up here where you can change from movie to still, and this camera is also a beast for photography, so you can really switch up from movie and also change individual settings for movie and individual settings for still, so you can switch in between. And that's for my job super important. If I need to shoot for photography or for movie, both things, for social media for example, where you need different content pieces, this camera does a great job for this. Then the second thing is the flip screen, in case if you vlog or you need to check out how it looks like if you point the camera towards you. You have that flip screen, which is super helpful. You have that F-log option where you can color grade your footage. You have like 120 frames per second for slow-mo, or even 240 for slow-mo. But the most important part why I decided to buy this camera is the IBIS, the in-body image stabilization in the camera body. And combined with a lens who has optical image stabilization, you have like 2 times stabilized footage. And with this handle, with a stable setup, with a stable rig, you can shoot so many angles, so many movements handheld, and it's looked like you had a gimbal applied to it. You can even walk a couple of steps, you can make those moves, and with this stabilization combined with a proper rig, you have really a super powerful video camera. And I can only recommend this, especially if you're working in the social media field, or you are working in also cinematic video productions. This camera is really the camera for you to go. I'm gonna show you some footage I already used handheld, walking a couple of steps with no stabilization, just with the stabilization of the in-body. I'm gonna do more videos of this kind of like stuff in the future, more of the gear I use, how do I produce films, how do I produce content, and how freelancing works, and also about lifestyle, everything around it. I hope you enjoyed this kind of content, and if so, leave me a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you in the next vlog.